There's a chair over here and one there. Chairs. We can get more. It's 5:35, and I'd like to call the meeting to order. Please stand and join me in the pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands,
Motivation. Indivisible. With liberty and justice for all.
We are like to welcome everybody here, but it's an interest in city government. We have nothing under proclamations. Public comments, I don't see Amanda anywhere. Yeah. So I guess we will. There's nothing that you know about that, do you, Brad? That we.
Her request is on the agenda. We're in the packet. Requesting.
Do we go ahead and go through that or wait till she comes here? I realize they want to do this race inflatable thing, but I mean, Brian, have she contacted the police department or anything yet? So I don't know that we can move on that until we know more about it. I mean, it looks cute, but we need to do that, so we'll just go ahead and wait to hear from her again. Moving on to the consent agenda, are there any questions there, or Brad, do you have anything to add?
I don't have anything to add to that this time now.
Are there any questions from the commission?
I make a motion to approve the consent agenda.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve the consent agenda as presented. Any further discussion? If not, Don?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed?
Motion passed 5-0. Old business, nothing under there. Moving on to new business.
Yeah, so we had gone out for trash bids, and this is going to be for a 3-year term. We received 2 bids. One was had in the bid specs, we did specify that we had recycling in that. However, I did get, and I was contacted by Builder Trash Service out of Troy, who thought that since it wasn't on the sheet, that was a little bit, what do you say? I guess he didn't think that it was, there was a place to put it there on the bid sheet. It did, but in the bid specs, it does specify that we had recycling on there. And so the recommendation that I had was to approve the qualifying bid from him for recycling and disposal for $13.85 per month. If we wanted to do anything else with that, it would require us to reject all bids and to rebid that trash service. If we wanted to go, if that's what the commission so chose to do.
It was in there.
Yeah.
I'd like to say it's the savings of at least $2,500 on the other bid. I don't know how in depth everybody looked at it, but it's about $300 a month, and the trash days or whatever you want to call it, the dumpsters would be a little bit more. But I think we've only had a couple dumpsters and they're $300 a piece, and then $45 for a couple tons. So it's about $2,500 cheaper. So I think it's worth looking into this.
So you're suggesting to throw the bids out and rebid?
Yeah, if there was confusion on the bids, I would recommend that we put it back out for bid and make it more clear on the bid sheet. I don't know if everybody looked at it, but there is not a spot for the quote per se for recycling. So I could see how that could be misunderstood.
What does the rest of the commission think?
I agree with that. That it should be probably thrown out and rebid.
Actually, save that much money.
So would somebody like to make a motion to reject all bids and go back out to bid?
I'll make a motion to reject the bids from the trash service bids and rebid the process again.
Second.
Been moved and seconded to reject the current bids. Any further discussion? If not, Dawn?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed?
Aye.
Motion passed 5-0.
I'd just like to add, can we make sure that we adjust our form to reflect the recycling so that there's no confusion next time, Brad?
Yes, we can do that.
Thank you.
Okay, moving on to communications. Okay.
We have the update from the unsafe and dangerous list. We have the library request, and that is, I believe. And so I believe that this is just for the summer library donation level. This is for the,
For the summer reading.
yeah,
Is
for the
this,
summer reading.
and they want us to donate, or they're just giving us information?
They're just seeking donations to help us provide free books for the summer participants, several library programs. And so I believe that it looks like to me that they're just asking us to get this out there for, businesses and things like that. And this way people can donate to this and get their name out there that they donated to the summer reading program. And that's what they're asking us.
So this is more information, or they want us to donate as well? I think we don't. I think we're right.
They're not asking us to donate anything. I think they just want to get us to help get the word out on this summer reading.
Anywhere from Wayfair from $25 or $49 up to Trailblazer over $2,000 and up. So it is for the summer library donations. It is a pretty active program that our kids take advantage of. So I would encourage people to talk to Aaron at the library and see what you can do to help with that.
Other than that, we have a chamber newsletter, and it goes in to say that the Blue Moon was a member of the month here for May. Like I said, the chamber newsletter was attached. We have the NPR memo, which is
It's about the increase, projected future increase
yeah,
for, personal insurance, public personal insurance. Liability.
the April 2024 revenue and expense report, the April 24 income statement, the code report, and the fire.
Do we know what our increase would be the other ones? Sure.
Not yet,
We
they
don't.
just gave us a heads up that it will.
That's the next part of the report.
And Patrick, you've been pretty busy.
Yes,
You and your team, good job.
Thank you.
Glad you're all safe. As well as the.
Okay, any other questions or comments from the commission? If not, Andy, how long?
It'll take 15, but it'll take more than 10. I would ask that, myself, Brad, and Dawn be present for the first portion of the executive session. They can like come back out. So,
15 minutes then?
yes.
Okay, next, I can make a motion that the city commission recess into executive session in the conference room for a period of 15 minutes to discuss matters regarding an issue of potential city personnel. The justification for closing the meeting is to discuss personnel matters of non-elected personnel. The open meeting will resume at 6:00 p.m. in the commission chambers, and to include the commission, city attorney, and Dawn. And Brad.
Second.
Moving to second, any further discussion? If not,
All in favor?
Aye.
motion passed 5-0. I was ready to say it. Did you second it? I'd like to make a motion that at 6 o'clock, the city commission is called back into an open meeting. The commission took no binding action during executive session.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. Any further discussion? Not done.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed?
Motion passed.
Lots.
Well, so did I say 4-0 or 5-0?
Hello? Should be right done.
Just want to say aye.
On the motion to go back in.
No, we just came back to the, session. Did you want to get back in? All right, he's going back in.
Okay, motion passed 5-0. Moving on to governing body comments, I have a couple. Number one, Stacy Jasper's not here to hear it, but I just wanted to give a little shout out to her and Marion and the whole city crew that works with the Fisher Center. I was here this past weekend with a wedding, and this town is lucky to have that kind of facility with the kitchen, the everything that building has. It's kept up, it's clean. The differences that Stacy's put in that building, and it just makes it a nice place for us to have for receptions and such. So there's that. Second thing is we're about to send another crew of people out into the real world, graduating people from Hiawatha this weekend. So be ready for graduation celebrations. And also good luck to all the spring sports teams with regionals this week. I know for a fact the track is in St. Mary's on Thursday. I think softball is playing tomorrow, and I don't remember about baseball. So just wanted to say good luck to our Hiawatha athletes. So that's all I have with that. Commissioner Shepherd, do you have anything?
Yeah, I'd just like to give a small update on the streetlights. I'd just like to say thank you to Richard Tesserero that came down and helped the crews and the guys rewire those lights and get them working. And the tech that came out of Kansas City, it only took about 6 hours, and with his expertise, it went really well. So I think everybody, if you see him in town, give him a high five and say thank you.
Commissioner Mindor? Evans?
I have that.
Well, it's a day late and a dollar short, but happy Mother's Day to all you mothers, grandmothers, great grandmothers, aunts, and you gentlemen who are mothers also. And I want to thank Brian for his pit bull sometimes attitude for sticking with the streetlights. And for you, Brad, also, you have done an amazing job. And I'm gonna thank Evans and I for fighting for it also. Anyway, it's been a beautiful day, and thank you all for being here.
Yeah, I'd like to make a motion to adjourn the regular city meeting.
I've got one more thing. So I'd just like to discuss if we have a date of when we're gonna turn the lights back on. And I would recommend doing it as soon as school's out. I don't think it's gonna require a vote because we've already voted on it, but do we have any feedback on that?
Yeah, you can't do that.
That's
Well,
what you
wait,
want.
wait. I mean, we want to make sure and keep
Sure light.
the decorum.
We're talking about the one in Oregon.
We'll go to,
I would say this is, I mean, the idea is that we're going to adjourn from here and then move on to the workshop, and so all that can be
Okay.
discussed.
Or-
And like I said, it's not a forum where we're gonna have a ton of discussion, it's a work in progress. So Brian, we are going to discuss that, but I don't know that we can, answer your question right now. That's what this next part is for.
Well, we can't make many decisions in the work session though, correct?
Nothing comes out of the work session, correct?
That's correct.
That's why I'm bringing it up now.
But you won't need a formal vote. You need that.
And what Andy's saying here is that if the decision is to turn on the lights, we don't have to have a formal vote for that. So that's gonna come from our workshop.
What's that?
So we won't need a formal vote, from what I understand, on whether or not the lights get turned on or off. So. I don't. You have any questions about that?
Yeah, I don't, who was speaking earlier?
Oh, Michael Hagan start speaking.
With KDOT.
Oh, okay.
He spoke before. I've answered your questions before too.
So
We need to adjourn.
we need to adjourn the meeting and then move on to the personal origin traffic signal. I've made
Second your motion.
been moved and seconded. Any further discussion? If not, all in favor?
Aye.
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 We said all the same. Motion passed 5-0. Did we need a 5-minute break before we move on to the workshop? Why, yes, Becky, we do. Okay, we're gonna take about a
As a
5-minute break.
patron of
Actually,
the
we will
city,
start back up at
I'm very
6:15.
disappointed that you haven't filled us in on what the status of the lights is.
Because it's a work in progress. So let's take